Yay?
Yay.
Happy yay?
I happen to be here with Aldo, who's in charge and runs the Cars and Coffee here in Waterset, which is a local phenomenon, which is kicking butt here and is a free event. He's going to tell you all about it. Hold tight.
Guys, my name is Aldo. I run the Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're here every second Saturday of the month at the landing in Waterset.
What's it cost, Aldo?
Nothing. Here's the only thing I'm going to ask.
There you go.
Like cool cars, cool motorcycles. It doesn't matter if it's a classic and exotic. It doesn't matter what it is. Come here. We need cool cars and cool people. If you're cool, you got to come over here.
You're welcome here.
Second Saturday of the month. Check it out. We have the food truck. We have White Claw. We have the vendors. Free coffee. We always have
I love the
everything.
Ackie. You know I'm a Honda guy.
Yes, yes. So check out the Acura NSXs, the Cybertruck, everything. And guys, follow us. Follow us, Waterset Cars and Coffee, in Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month, 8 to 10 a.m. Have a great day, guys.
Check him out on South Shore Live, too. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome from beautiful, and I'm going to say that beautiful South Shore, Florida, which is Tampa, Greater Tampa area. I got Don with me. I'm waiting for AJ. Don, how the hell are you?
Well, I'm not too bad. How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. Like like typical AJ. It is the unknown drummer and AJ Slick, and in typical fashion, AJ's not here to start off the
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm afraid. I
part of.
beg to differ. I
Hey, if
beg
it
to
isn't
differ.
Mr. Eagles himself. Now, Don, I'm gonna
Hey.
take a minute here to up. AJ's gone. Boo. Um, introduce the show, and get some people watching. I'm gonna ask you kindly if you could share this on your page. If you could take and make sure that your volume on your phone's a little down, that'd be great. But if you could share this to your friends, Don, and tell people to join us. AJ, good evening. How are you, buddy boy?
Good, man. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. And in a victorious kind of way, we got lots to talk about tonight, and we have a game tonight too to talk about. We have Don with us, and of course we've got Joanne behind the console here to make everything work, and it sounds like everything's working now. I got this AI camera though that should be focusing on me, and hold on a sec. We also have tonight, Don, you may not believe this, but we've got a tribute to Lou Reed.
Lou Reed, there's a name from the past, huh?
Yeah, AJ, I don't know if you know this, but that was AJ's kind of like soul spirit was Lou Reed. And
Yeah.
They used to date in the 70s.
Yeah. Yo, I was a kid. I was a kid in the 70s. I'm like this guy with this Rickenbacker over here.
Hey, AJ, get near the mic. I want to hear you insult everyone evilly.
Yeah, there we go.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How you doing, Don?
All right, man.
Don, AJ, Don. So yeah, you're coming to us live in Tampa, Florida. AJ and I are buddies for years. He told me that you're all right. I told him you were full of crap. He said, "No, Don's all right." I'm like, "Okay, we'll let him on." So Don, where are you from? Tell everyone about you.
Seriously. All good stuff. But AJ's a wonderful, wonderful guitar player. He's a guy who just emotes. Like who he is what he plays, and vice versa. I just saw him play last night for the first time in a while. And not only is his playing better than ever, but his voice is outstanding. AJ,
we were talking
really
about that.
Great, man.
Thank you. I'm gonna pay you for that now, dude. Thanks.
I know.
And as usual, as his Yiddish friend, I get 10% off the top. So, hey, you got to always cut Morty in. You don't cut Morty in, you don't get in, kid. So, Don, I don't know if you know me, but Howard the Unknown Drummer, and it's unknown for a reason. And I also go around for the past 5 years to tell people not to be shitty. So if you're on Facebook and you see a post that says, "Good morning, don't be a shitty person," it's usually me or AJ.
I have seen that, and I've wondered about it, but I've known your name for years.
Well, I ran away from Philadelphia. But yeah, Don, we have a lot of mutual friends. I noticed that too. I used to have a fantastic band. We were called the Ocho, and we were a Firecracker Betty. We were the 8th best in Philadelphia, coming up behind AJ, who rounded out the top 3 without a doubt. We were number 8, but we worked twice as hard for it. So, but I always had a saying: if we couldn't have your top off by 10 p.m., we weren't doing our job.
Well, and what are you doing down there in Florida?
I still work for the manufacturer I work for. I teach drums. I also was just offered a local open mic that I may actually pick up, AJ.
Really?
And then I do this, and I like to encourage musicians to come on here, talk about their projects. We've had people all over the place here. We've been doing this for almost 2 years, AJ and I. We've had some great players in here, some big names, and some little names that hopefully will be big names. We've insulted some people. We've kicked some people in the teeth. We've told some people not to come back on. It's just been a love fest here, bro. Where have you been?
Right.
I wish I knew that. I would have brought some stuff for you to listen to. I'm in a new band called Tom Quick.
Oh yeah?
It's outstanding. Yeah. And
what type of music are you playing?
What's that?
What type of music are you playing? Well, first of all, why don't you tell anyone or anyone who's watching us, if they're watching us, we're going to start sharing that in a few minutes, sharing now. Give people a little bit about your background, where you're from, what kind of stuff you've written.
Well, I'm from Philadelphia, but
I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, right. But I studied music in Europe in my high school years, and then I got my first record deal with I got Columbia, Columbia, CBS, and then I went with
That's a pretty good
Warner
start.
Brothers, and then they bought my contract from my band, and I became a solo artist at Atlantic, where I mostly wrote songs for other artists. And what was cool about that was Monday morning I would go to work and I would meet a songwriter. Often it would be a popular songwriter with a big track record. And this songwriter and I would have until Friday to present a record finished. And so I did that for, a couple of years, and it was a real education. And that's
Yeah, I
kind of
bet.
where I really learned to write songs with the pros. And then the rest of the time, I'm like every other musician. I play in bars. Or
That's
I play
it.
when there's a guitar around. Or if I see AJ, I take my guitar and put it in the case and I run away.
Ah,
But, no, but if I see somebody like AJ, I try to get up next to him on stage and play. That's what I'm doing these days, and I'm playing with Tom Quick, and it's a great band with great songs.
Yeah, but
I
he-
encourage you
Is it
to
cover
buy
or
the
is it
record when it
original?
comes out.
he all,
cover or
like,
original?
Yeah, it's original. It's all original, of course.
Very cool.
he's leaving out a lot of things. He played in the '70s with Leif Garrett.
Very interesting. And he's
Well,
touring
listen, hey,
again. Did he reach back out to you?
Yeah, but listen, I'm not joking. Hey, that's
Oh
a
yeah,
big thing.
that's huge.
Yeah, like especially in the '70s, the guy was like a heartthrob, dude.
Well, not just that too. In the 70s, they really weren't even caring about grooming back then. So I mean, when you think about those concerts, must have been just amazing.
It was like Beatlemania.
Yeah,
I'm not
and-
exaggerating.
A lot of space too.
Like
Yeah, listen.
bodies, girls'
listen.
bodies, just unconscious, laying on the ground. People
Listen,
passed out.
Don is never going to live this quote down, Howard.
Shoot.
Don was on Behind the Music on MTV, Leif Garrett special.
Okay.
And listen, I've known Don for years before this, and he never even told me this. And one day I'm smoking a bowl and I'm on my couch, and I lived in Summerdale, and I hear this voice, and I look and I go, "Oh my fucking God, it's Cugini!" And then
Oh, no way.
the bar owner calls me up, Eamon, and he goes, "Fucking slick, Cugini." I said, "I'm watching it right now." So Cugini's thing, when he said, he goes, "Leif was as big as the Beatles. He'll never live that down with me, dude."
Well, yeah, to you, yeah, but it's crazy. It's I mean, Teen Beat magazine. When you really think about, and that was one of the questions I wrote down for you. It's obvious, but you just brought it up right here. How much has the business changed? You could do stadium shows, and there'd be free parking for miles and miles, and open kegs, and it was just a different atmosphere. Now they're taking your phone away.
Yeah, right.
It was big. The funny thing was we would go to the Philippines and we would play in Manila for 5 nights to 50,000 people
Every night.
Every night.
I
And
mean, you were
tickets
like
cost
pre-David.
the
You were
tickets cost
pre-David
a nickel.
Hasselhoff.
Yes.
For real,
yes.
when you think about it, he killed in Germany. You guys were killing in Manila.
Crazy. All over the world. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. And Leif turned out to be pretty good because I got a couple of my buddies from Philadelphia hired to be in the band, and we took the band over. So it was some guys from Delaware County and some guys from the Northeast and me. And we took over the band and we traveled around the world, and everybody loved us and hated us because we made a lot of trouble, and we had a great time. You can imagine,
I was going to say, what year was that?
around the early 80s.
Yo, Don.
He's actually touring now.
Yeah, well, good for him. We've spoken a few times. Nice guy. It was really hard for him in his life.
I think my wife Joanne behind the console seeing him, aren't you? Leif Garrett?
No, we're seeing. Don't laugh, Sean Cassidy.
Oh, sorry, Sean Cass. I apologize. But again, Burger King, McDonald's. They both were just the same type of produced package, going out, hitting Teen Beat, hitting rock and roll magazines, going to every mall opening, any guest shot they could get on a TV show.
And don't get me wrong, I say that only because typically the people I go see are more heavy metal based.
Well, they were pals. They had a little posse in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, tell us
Sean
about it.
And Leif and all the crew from a TV show called Room 222.
Oh boy, I remember that.
And
That was like,
these
was
guys
that?
hung, and they had the same producer. Michael Lloyd was the producer. I think he produced Hasselhoff too. And
There you
so they
go.
had this TV rock star crew that hung together at Michael Lloyd's house. I was in there a couple times when this whole posse of TV stars come in, and it was really surrealistic. You felt like you were in a TV show on Friday night. It was
You open
really
the fridge.
Would
And-
that also be like Rick Springfield's time era or no?
Mm,
weird. Rick Springfield was on the daytime.
yeah,
show.
he was on the soap.
Yeah, only because I did go see him and Richard
Yeah,
Marx.
General Hospital.
Yeah, so I saw him and Richard Marx. They were here. They were phenomenal.
So like you open up the fridge, you turn to your left, and it's like Facebook buttons, the 70s. Everyone's right there in the room.
Goofy.
Yeah, but it's funny. Cucini's got these funny stories because he hired friends, mutual friends that I know, and the one guy, God rest his soul, Tony Santoro, took the manager's daughter out, crashed her car, and got fired.
Happens.
Like Don told me all these funny stories, dude, that are Orion. Like Rick Kernedian sold to John Lennon. You remember you telling me that one, dude?
Oh my God! Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Fill us
Like,
I
in.
don't know. It's like if you hang around long enough, you run into a lot of funny things.
You think?
and then listen, Howard, he doesn't go into the studio. In the 80s, he was what were you? You had a hit, dude. Your song had a hit, man.
Like a disco record.
Yeah, but it made the charts, dude.
What song was it? Chances are I know it. That's my guilty pleasure. Why? Because everything's 16th notes. It's beautiful.
I think it was called Sleep Alone. I think I had 3 songs in the Hot 100. But the Hot 100 is no big deal. Top 10 is a big deal.
It is when you're Howard the Unknown Drummer.
Dude,
Think about that, Don.
He
Unknown.
Howard, he downplays it, but it is a pretty big deal, man.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Wait, was that Paul Anka song?
What's that?
Was that sung by Paul Anka?
No, that's Having My Baby.
Well, no, he also did an I Don't Like to Sleep Alone. I was trying to
Oh
find
no,
your
I'm not
song.
familiar. I'm not big on Paul's career.
No,
Yeah.
I was Googling.
Barely-
I'll just be honest.
My wife likes to Google herself. But I'll tell you what's pretty interesting though. I was in the shower today. I looked down, I could see my pee-pee. But then I asked Alexa, and I said, Alexa, how popular is this song? And it told me what the ranking was in streaming. The song I was listening to, like instantaneously, it said I was listening to Another Thing Coming by Priest. For some reason, it was just in my head. Maybe it was a Snickers commercial. I don't know. So I said, let's listen to Another Thing Coming. Sometimes you listen to these songs, right? And then I said, Alexa, how popular is this song? And it goes, this song happens to be streaming at 1,079 in the current Amazon streaming list of popularity. I was like, damn,
Wow.
how many songs have been written, Don? 300,000, a million, 200 million, 300 million songs? Another Thing Coming from Priest on Amazon was 1,079. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Kujini used to cover Paul Anka's Laughing in the Rain. He did it better than anybody.
Oh, no way. That's all
Look,
yacht
he knows-
rock
he
stuff.
knows-
I love
he knows
yacht
I'm
rock.
fucking with him, dude.
Hey, Don, this is my
Yeah.
buddy Nick. Nick is my high school buddy. He's got beautiful hands. I don't mean just looking. He's a great drummer, but he does have sexy hands.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing?
Great.
Hey, Nick, why don't you show everyone your hands? You know what they say, big hands,
Yeah.
big shoes.
Big heart.
Trust my own.
So the reason why Nick is here is because he's probably one of the best drummers I know. And on top of it, too, he plays the Jersey scene a lot. And he's been down there for over 35 years. And
Whoa.
yeah, on and off, close to even 40, I would think, Nick. You've been down. Oh, and this probably must be one of Nick's Our next segment is going to make Nick pretty happy because one of his favorite bands are going out on the road.
Oh, Rush.
Oh, that's one of my favorite bands. That is my favorite band.
We were
Zeppelin.
waiting.
Zeppelin, hard second. That's how much, Don. For real. Zeppelin is a hard second for me for Rush. I mean, it could go either way depending on what album I'm listening to.
I've never heard that before. That's really good. That's amazing.
AJ's got the Beatles. Who would be your backup, AJ? I mean, if the Beatles never existed, who'd be your number one? I would say probably Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Nah, I mean, I love Stevie, man, but I'm just thinking like just greatest. I don't know. I'd have to probably say, dude, the Rolling Stones or Led Zeppelin, one of them two.
Well, all right, there you go. So yeah, one of those two would be right up here, man. What about you, Nick?
Oh, that's
Who's your number one? I mean, who's in your cassette deck now?
My personal favorite, Randy Rhoads. I'm a Randy.
Yeah,
Rhoads.
I know that. You straight up, and that's crazy because you're a drummer, but you love Randy.
I love him to death. I think his classical, the way he mixed it together with some really ripping riffs is just brutal. It's brutal work.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. If it wasn't for Randy and Bob Daisley, Ozzy would have never had a great career once again.
Never. Him
Yeah.
and Lee Kerslake as well. Those,
Yeah.
and he ripped off. He pretty much brought Uriah Heep to the table.
Yeah, but I know it's crazy. Like in my opinion, them first two Ozzy albums, Blizzard of Oz and Diarrhea of Madman, were the best masterpieces Ozzy ever did his whole entire life.
Absolutely.
There was no need for him to do the other ones.
Yeah,
secondary to those two albums. It's insane.
yeah,
But yeah.
yeah.
I
There was
agree.
he could have just hung it up right there and still been the Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, I remember when they came out, man. Them album covers were fucking crazy, man.
They were the best. That was
Yeah,
the album name too, Blizzard of Oz. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm getting this.
well, I remember.
Yeah, right. I'm getting this.
I remember.
So we
as
got a
little-
question online.
We got a question. Someone's actually
Yeah.
it's Nick.
No, it's
How do I get in?
It's Tim. Tim said, Don, you got any Casey and the Sunshine Band stories?
Oh,
Oh
shit!
my
One of my other guilty
God.
pleasures.
Who's that? Who called? That's a strange question.
Tim Beckel?
It's my friend Tim Beckel. He's out in left field. Trust me, he's a good guy.
Oh, I know. Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Yeah, it's Casey and the Sunshine. But yeah, I got a lot of Casey and the Sunshine Band stories. Yeah, you don't want to hear them though.
I got a quick question for you, Don.
Yeah.
Why does it look like Casey ate Casey for the Casey and the Sunshine Band lately?
You know.
Holy
I think he's getting
gosh.
retired.
I saw him on an ad for like Busch Gardens. I think they named a continent after him.
Well, he's a hard-working dude. I'll say
He works
that.
hard, but man, he's a hard eating dude too.
Got
Yeah,
that
yeah.
right.
Yo, Howard.
Yeah.
My wife calls Cugini all the time her Paul McCartney.
Oh no way.
She always calls Cugini that, dude, every time.
Hey Don, can you play some? I wonder if it comes through any good. You want to play a little bit? Are you plugged up?
I don't think so. Yeah,
What is that?
see.
Like a court guitar?
Nah, it's a Rickenbacker, brother.
We can hear you a little.
We got Dave with us too. Dave is a buddy of mine, plays guitar, smokes about 17 packs of cigarettes an hour.
He's like the living Mort Downey Jr., dude.
You are. You're Mort Downey Jr. with long hair.
Yeah, really long hair.
Hey, welcome to the show. That's a nice Rickenbacker, man.
Thanks. I just gave it to him. You should have been here. Is that Ludwig? What's up, buddy?
Well, better that,
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah. Rickenbackers are nice.
They are. I mean, Getty uses one, and that's going to be our next segment. We're going to take like a 2-minute break. Hopefully, if a lot more people will join us. If not, fuck them. Good evening from beautiful South Shore, and good morning. Don't be a shitty person, and give us 2 minutes.
South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms. For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast.
I guess we're back, everybody. Welcome to the South Shore Live Howard the Unknown Drummer and AJ Slick Hour of Power. And we want to thank everyone, all of our friends and musicians around the world. Got a lot of big news for you coming up. We got Don with us tonight. AJ brought out his rig. I got Nick with us. I got Dave with us. Got some news and music. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. And, of course, we got football to talk about. But I don't know where AJ's at.
Go Chiefs.
Right.
You know, we have an 8 o'clock game tonight, so we have to cut this a little short this evening. Tonight, that's a beautiful Rick, man.
Oh,
You like
We
that
have
one?
the
That's
Chiefs
the
tonight, and they are going to be playing.
the
Condoms.
Raider losers.
Yeah, the Raiders. And
Let's go
Ra-
Raiders. Let's go Raiders.
AJ, kiss my butt. Don't make that, AJ.
Don, how long have you been a Buccaneer fan, Don?
You know,
You're not.
I mostly write songs, man.
Yeah,
You're not. I heard that in the background.
I wear a lot of thongs too, but I don't like to put it out there publicly, Don. AJ, on the other hand, he'll let you know that he's wearing a thong.
Now,
Shit
my
on a
wife Donna
string.
is a big enough fan for all of us here.
Yeah, this motherfucker bleeds green, and that's on a Tuesday.
Damn right, dude.
Fuck.
Dude, how about them birds yesterday, baby?
They look good, but again, you're beating up a handicapped child with the Giants. I mean, you might as well just have them line up in wheelchairs, bro.
Push at the line was bullshit. You know that was a turnover.
Dude,
I'm not taking that,
Absolutely.
dude.
listen, the referees this year have pretty much said that they don't give a shit about anything about how much money they're getting paid. Every team in every game this year has had these guys. It's like they don't know what the fuck to call anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
I truly believe you're going to find, like the NBA, that the NFL has some serious game.
Yeah, there's a few
issues.
problems going on there.
Just saying. That's just my 2
Hopefully
cents.
they could sweep it away and make it all go away by letting play happen, by letting these guys beat the shit out of each other, by letting them grab their shirt a little bit,
Or let the computer figure
or
it
let
out.
fucking Gronk AI take care of it. By the way, that
Have
was
you met-
fantastic. We're going to bring that up later on the show. AJ's talk with Gronk AI yesterday was fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, I sent it to Joanne.
Yeah.
No, not right this second. He can watch right now, but he can join in a few on the next segment because we got to make room on the screen. So this is the topic of tonight, boys. AJ, you got your guitar? You want to play a little bit or what?
Nah, it's not plugged in. I was just showing Kajini the myth, the legend guitar.
Oh, no shit.
What is that? Oh, is that your Rick?
Yeah, the John Lennon one, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, no, what?
counterfeit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So it don't work.
Yeah. Greatest songs ever written on it.
It's crazy.
It don't work.
Not just ticket prices, but in general. We are seeing bands get back together and touring like no other period in our life. I don't particularly think it's a money grab, but I think the opportunity is there for a lot of these people that you're never going to see again. And they probably don't want to do it again after they do it.
But I also think it's because there's no new good.
There's
bands.
no. I think we can
isn't.
all agree that within 25 years there really hasn't been a great rock band that's come in and just taken the forge. I think this guy Youngblood's got a shot of carrying some people over, but he's a little bit more edgy than most traditional rock and roll musicians. He's more like Bowie than he would be more, let's say, like AC/DC rolling through. Like Greta Van Funk, they were such a ripoff that they can't even be taken seriously. But they do sound a lot like Zeppelin. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
But they're not going to be the future. I think they shut this guy Youngblood up. But check out who's going out on tour, guys. And we have a little thing here, Don. Would you see them and why you wouldn't? And real quick, okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we'll start with you. We'll go around the horn. I'm also going to bring Joanne in here. Nick, where are you? There you are.
Right here, brother.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Iron Maiden going out on tour.
I guess.
Not really,
Yeah,
Yeah, I would.
thrilling anyone, isn't it?
I would. I would go see them.
Drummer.
What was that?
I know they got a drummer. I don't know his name. I know he's good, but
I mean,
Nico.
No,
interesting.
Nico's not done. It's them and Megadeth. And any interest in that one?
Well, Megadeth. I
Yeah.
like
Megadeth.
I
Who
like
is
Megadeth's
that?
new band.
Megadeth.
Megadeth's new.
I like Iron
Megadeth's
Maiden, dude,
players,
but I don't have a thing to
they're not
say to
good.
that.
It's the Run for Your Lives. I think it's more like Run Towards the ATM tour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Run to the line of credit. Run to
That's rock.
back.
$4,000 tickets to see Rush. Come on.
It wasn't that
We
much.
didn't pay that much.
Ladies and gentlemen, my dream, and Nick knows this. This is concert 62 for me for Rush. Might be 63. We'll see. The boys, as you all know, have decided to make they're biting at the bit to hit the road. They took their mourning period. They found an unknown rather than putting a featured person in there.
Yeah.
Do the job and be real good, you know?
Hmm.
Rush is on tour. 60 nights. Minimum ticket price was about $185.
I'm not-
Okay.
How long are they gonna play for?
However, the service charges per ticket were close to $70 a ticket in tax.
Wow.
Our tickets are 300 level, row 2. Pretty much what I would have gotten when I was 18 years old because I was broke as fuck.
Now you're not broken. That's all you can afford.
But when you think about it, $500 for my wife and I without parking, pretty
Exactly.
steep.
Yeah. That's
Pretty
nuts.
steep.
How long are they going to play for? Does anybody
3
know how long
hours.
they're set?
3
3
hours
hours?
set, they
Three
said.
hours. Yeah.
They have a 20-minute break, which is a tribute to Neil Peart, which is going to be different in every city.
Oh, nice. Oh, I know it's
And when
going
they
to be.
play,
Oh.
and when they play the same city twice, they're going to have two. They're going to have. I don't know if you guys ever saw Rush, but generally they ran the same set list, and then what they would do is they'd pull one song out, Don, one,
Yeah.
and they would sub it in with another song. That was it. They said it's going to be completely different this time. They're going to do literally 2 separate sets, except for a few standards. That's it.
Yeah. And Howard's seen them so many times.
Who would you
Sometimes
if it
in the
wasn't
same
if
year.
they didn't go with a new pro, this young new pro? Who would you have liked to seen if they?
They
chose-
should have given me a year to one. They should have given me the year that they had 9 extra years for me just to like quit my job and just become Neil Jr. And then they should have hired me on that one. I even had that conversation with Joanne.
But
Yeah,
as
you
a
know
I think he can do
player,
it.
That
I
was
don't have
I
an
think
issue. He can do it.
that was my destiny, and apparently I missed it like fucking Vader.
You know who I think would have been? I know who I think would have been good, man. Tommy Aldrich.
No,
Tommy
Yeah.
would
doesn't
have
have
done.
the chops for it. You know,
Yeah.
he's not that technique.
Phillips would have fit the bill.
Simon Phillips would have done a good job.
Dave would have done a kick-ass job with it.
Yep,
Howard, the
Steve-
unknown
no,
drummer, would have been
Steve
amazing.
Gadd would have done a good, but the whole thing is they would have taken their twist and put it on Rush.
Oh,
That's not what they want. They, if anything, I would have said that El Esposito guy could have just walked in there and just fucking danced all over Neil's grave. Okay,
some hot young drummers out there, but I was thinking like of some of the seasoned guys that
the
we.
problem with the season guy is that the focus becomes on them too, and this isn't about the season guy coming in. This is about Rush presenting their product as it was. And
Right,
you're going to get a
Girl's going to do fantastic on. She's going to
correct. But if you bring in a guy, let's say like Portnoy or Stuart Copeland, they're going to put their twist on it.
Yeah.
They just are.
I
because
think
they're
I
a
think,
star.
I think
Okay.
what they should have done was all the Rush tribute bands out there. Now I've studied 5 of them, and I think the one guy from Rush Hour, and there's a guy that
Why
plays all
not?
Neil's
Guy's
parts
good.
and sings. There's usually the guy that
Yeah,
plays Rush
he's a
and
Canadian
sings, the
dude.
drummer.
He's terrific.
Yeah,
That's nice too. That's a
I
good
think
point.
they should have got one of them guys. because they're not going to put their twist on it. They're playing it note for note. That's just my opinion.
In return, though, I think that they went a whole other direction too. She said she wasn't a Rush fan. She goes, "I know who Neil Peart was, and I know some of his songs, but I read a really in-depth interview with her yesterday. She just wasn't a Rush fan. That just wasn't her cup of tea. She was, she's 43. They're 70.
Right.
I don't.
I mean, I'm sure.
Jeff Beck, and I know Jeff Beck played with a lot. He likes to play with a lot of the young talent.
Correct. Yeah.
But they're all jazz fusion players, big in that respect.
And Neil, that was his love, was jazz fusion. And as much as I hate jazz, and I got to tell you, Don, AJ, Dave, Joanne, Nick, I fucking hate jazz. All right, it's just like freeform snot.
What do you call jazz? Like, who do you call jazz?
Anything outside of 4/4 and 7/8.
Let me get your opinion on it.
How's that, AJ? Pretty technical shit, huh?
Dude, I'll tell you what though, man. Like,
Don loves me.
On a serious note, man, to play jazz right, like I'm not a big jazz fan, but you got to be a fucking top notch.
Exactly, Steely Dan. Straight out. I'm trying to think. What was his fucking name? I use his stick. Steve Gadd.
Yeah, Buddy Rich.
Yeah, but those even like who's that new guy who's playing with what's his name? Greg Nikorian or something like that. He did the Whiplash tour.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know his name.
I'll put him up on the like Espen.
You're talking Jeff Beck. What about Simon Phillips?
He could have done a good job.
Well, he was my first choice. Choice. I would have liked to see
Simon Phillips. Simon Phillips. When I first
Grayson Newsom.
When I first saw him on the There and Back tour, and he played Space Boogie, fucking forget it.
He's a monster.
Forget it.
There's a drummer here. What's his name again?
Grayson.
Grayson Newcomb. If you look him up,
Newkerman.
You check out this kid online. He's got like the Johnny Bravo do, and he's about maybe 28 years old, and he's got grease fucking lightning jazz in him. He plays with like 200-piece bands, and he just, he hits at every spot. That ain't me,
But he's
but listen, but as a kid,
it takes an incredible skill to do that, man.
But as a kid, I remember as a kid watching this night show and seeing fucking Buddy Rich, and that would blow my mind, dude.
Oh my god,
blow my mind.
Ed Shaughnessy going back and forth. Buddy Rich was insane.
Yeah, dude, like it was crazy, dude. And he made it look so easy that everyone thought they could play like that. It's insane.
Well, you know what it was? They also grew up in the age that was some of the music they were brought up with, which helps a lot.
Yeah,
it really helps when you're brought up in an era and you catch that vibe of that music, because there's kids right now that just won't catch the right feel of heavy metal. They won't get they won't catch the right feel of classic rock. They'll get close, but it'll be like we saw these guys, Leonard and Son, right? They are fucking played Chicago better than any cover band. They are the authorized Chicago band, but they're from all right. They're fucking them. Do you know who they are, Don?
Yeah.
Okay, they're from Russia. There's just something about them. They're just off a tiny little bit.
That's right.
They never listened to Chicago growing up. They just listened to their records. They never got to see them live. They didn't see them on TV. The music wasn't being brought up like when your mom was in the car and you're listening to Chicago. You go to the supermarket, you come back in. It's ingrained in you. These guys do it so fucking perfectly, but it's not natural.
It's a robot version.
Correct. Like the guy from fucking Journey.
That's what I would say, because I liked Chicago growing up. I love Peter Cetera's voice.
They nailed it.
Loved them. They nailed the sound.
Duh.
But not really the vibe. They really.
Well, it's a funny thing. When I was a kid, I started playing in this big jazz band, and I quit. And they didn't know why I quit. And I was like, because every time I fucking solo, it sounds like a fucking rock and roll guy trying to play. It just sucked. They didn't get it, but I got it. Like, I was like I really believe, and 100%, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you go to college for 100 years. You got to have that in you, or you're just not going to have it.
Yeah, it's got to be bred in you. You got to have that snap and boogie. Even like the Stray Cats. By the way, part of our news today, Stray Cats off the road again. Brian Setzer sick again.
Oh, that's he's incredible.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool. We like Brian.
Bad time of the year for him to be off.
Yeah,
but
it's a big time of year.
Yeah, this is huge for him. But think about this. It's going to take another kid like him 20 years later to get that rockabilly feel. There's no, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
born into him is the rockabilly.
It was just
I
flying.
can't-
He's incredible, dude. Incredible.
Yeah, he's been
I
incredible.
worked for them in the 80s. I worked production for them. I was a stage manager for 3 months for them. And they were playing a lot of clubs. And
Yeah.
just phenomenal.
All
You know,
right,
Remember that? They used, to
next-
live, they used to live around South Street.
I want to
Yeah.
throw something out. I'm going to throw something out there, and it's because I got the preview of the album. ahead
Who's
of
that?
time. Belinda Carlisle.
Oh boy, she's coming up.
She's coming around, but I got to tell you, it's a no for me. I heard the album, the new album. She should stay home.
Listen.
All right, talking about Belinda.
She could have stayed home on her fucking old albums too. Fuck.
She
her.
could have. It sounds like a new version of her old albums.
Yeah, but now her voice is
Go-Go
not there at
chick,
all.
But yeah, the Go-Go's
Yeah,
chick, but
but
it's auto tune now.
But
It's-
now, yeah, even with the auto tune though, it's just not good. I was like,
All right.
ugh.
This is the moment Nick has been waiting for. You ready, brother?
Hit me with
Are
it.
you ready, brother? We're gonna sell you the seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
What do we got?
Bon Jovi, your boys
Oh,
are going on tour.
Oh,
Who's playing with him?
did you?
Well, Dave, the keyboard player, John, obviously, and Tico's with them, and I think
No Richie?
relax.
no. They said Richie will never, ever be allowed to
Yeah.
play with them. I don't even think of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Good.
Thing, I hear
Um,
he went and had an
Good.
operation, and I hear he got his voice back because he was looking
yeah,
really
they said
there for a few years. I ain't
Yep.
gonna lie.
pretty much the scoop on this is that this is to prove that he still can do it. He had a
Yeah.
very, very, very rough last tour.
Hell, if his voice is working, he's worth to go see. I
But
see-
again, an icon made
Yeah.
their own sound, but it's going to be very hard for a new kid to come out with a sound and wants to sound like the 80s, and they don't have a little Bon Jovi in them.
They,
That's the sound of the 80s.
The kickoff
Yeah,
is
he is.
4 dates at Madison Square Garden in July.
Tickets are $14,000 each,
yeah,
plus fees.
It looks like he's not doing a whole lot in the U.S.
Yeah, and a lot of, all right, let's see who else we got on here. We got looks like this is going to happen. Bad Company will be playing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with the original band members that are left over with them. No Bad Company there. They're going to be inducted. Another
Cool.
tour that looks like it's going to happen. Aerosmith, one final tour with Youngblood.
I
Looks
thought
like it's
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, he's going to do one more
one last tour.
with Youngblood.
Apparently, this guy's got enough to lift up his voice as well and give him the platform that he feels comfortable that they're able to do the songs with Youngblood as a backing vocalist for him.
Oh, because I heard there was vocal issues or concerns.
Oh yeah, there is, but apparently he got a haircut too today. Did he, Joe? Was that real?
No, I think I'm seeing it's fake. I'm seeing
It
all
is
the
fake.
time.
He looked good though. Looked like my uncle Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Who else we got? Oh yeah. The guy who died from little shout out to this guy too. Tainted Love, dude. Summer of '81. Tainted Love.
Gary Newman's touring and B-52s are touring.
Yep, that was next.
Gary
Gary
Newman.
Newman.
Yep.
Gary Newman's touring B-52s, and actually, right before I got on here, I got a note, and I don't know if I would see these guys. It's 50-50. Let me think. The Perfect Circle, the guy from Tool.
Yeah, they're good.
I think I would see him.
My one friend was playing bass for him.
I can't see him playing arenas, but I could see him playing places that are reachable to get to. Not super huge. Like I can't see them selling out. How about you, Nick?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe in theaters.
Yeah, maybe 1,500, 2,000. Perfect Circle.
Yeah.
I mean,
listen,
Tool could do it. I mean, they're Tool. They would have no problem, playing in front of something, bringing a band in and filling in 15,000, 20,000 people.
Yeah.
I might rather see Neil Sedaka than Tool or Bon Jovi.
Would you like to see Neil Sedaka now or Neil
Anytime.
Sedaka in the 60s?
I don't know. He looks the same. What looks different about the guy? He looked old when he was back in his 60s.
Yeah, he had
Hey, you see
veneers back then,
Donovan?
too.
Did you see Donovan? He's popped out.
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
Donovan?
Jeez, Louise.
Come
Who's
on,
the other one?
Cicchini. You
Oh,
know when
Is
you're
Donovan still alive?
Listen,
You know
How
who's
come you
Sadler?
guys?
when you're in the car, you know you sing "Laughed in the Rain." Don't act like you don't. You crank
did,
that
Don.
fucking shit up. You pull the windows up, and you're like, "That ain't a bad song, dude."
It's not a bad song at all. No, it's not a bad song.
That's like a song you don't let your friends know you're listening when you're alone, dude.
Johnny, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, AJ was doing that the other night right after he was doing some Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is a special treat, AJ. I wanted to thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
that, and then I think after that he went to Dancing Queen. Yeah, that's in your mix, right, AJ?
Dude, I went to Muskrat Love.
Really? I was waiting for you to go into Shannon, and then
Shannon, yeah.
what a depressing song. The guy loses his dog on a raft.
Hey, meanwhile, I got to bring this up real quick.
Go ahead,
Did
Don.
anybody see this Springsteen movie yet?
I don't think
No.
anyone here will see the Springsteen movie.
I would.
Man, I'll tell you something. If you want to hang yourself, there you go.
It was pretty panned.
What,
I
it
heard
was-
Man,
hold
oh,
on,
man.
hold on.
I
Listen,
forgot why I hated the book.
I forgot why I hated the boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot why I hated his book.
Listen,
When I
my
saw the
wife,
movie,
my wife wants to go see that. It sucks.
save your
I
money.
heard it was bad.
Hey, listen,
Yo,
Hey,
she'll be able to see it on TV in
I was
about
gonna
2
say,
weeks.
It'll be
That's
Yo,
right.
posted.
They don't even want to
I-
give those things
You
away on
wanna cut your
DVD.
wrist.
He
I
said
had-
it sucked.
I
He
had
said
told-
save your money.
You know, a lot of the,
I
you know,
had-
what's
I had
happening with
told
Yo,
the
she
Parker-
said, yo, you hear me, Junie? She goes, tell Paul McCartney to be quiet.
There you go. You know, it's great that they do these these in-depth bios on these bands, and it's really good. Like the Beatles one was phenomenal, and then they
Yeah.
do another one on Led Zeppelin. It's phenomenal. Now they're doing one on Ozzy, Judas Priest, doing one on this band, Foreigner. They just do it. They just ruin everything by too much.
Who's playing
Yeah.
Oz?
Ozzy he's not dead, bro.
Yeah.
It's Prince of Darkness. He's done the video already. It's just sitting in.
Dug him up. They dug him up. You got to do this movie.
Sharon, I'm in the ground.
Oh, he's on an island. On an island with Charlie Kirk.
He's got a bell. He's ringing it. Sharon, I'm not dead.
Holy shit.
I didn't like
My
Springsteen
thing,
in the
I
80s.
think
So I
Bruce
definitely
Springsteen.
now. I thought he was a
Bruce
horrible.
Springsteen.
But these biopics are just, like anything else, it's too much. There's too many biopics now. There was one for Freddie Mercury. There was one for Queen. I get it.
That Queen one was a dreadful experience too.
Another thing they're doing is, do you realize that they're doing the third version now of Total Recall?
You're kidding.
No,
yeah.
of Running Man. Of Running Man. They're doing it for the third time now. This has been redone. Tron, I was reading, is and I don't, who knows how many versions. They just have no new ideas anymore.
Well, you know what? I think they need to do a remake of The Deliverance.
Yeah, try and get some men's men to do that nowadays. Who are you gonna get to play those guys? There's no Burt Reynolds
They'd be
anymore.
happy to make that in Hollywood. They'd be like, we're getting on that right now.
Come on, that was a
Seriously, feel like a
classic
pig, boy.
movie.
What I
Dude,
mean?
listen,
Imagine if
I
they
remember
tried
as a
to
little
redo
kid
that
that
movie
scarred the
and
fuck out of
Logan
me.
Paul plays a
Yeah.
hunter.
But think about
The Rock is the hunted.
But think about the way people have changed the way they thought. Holy crap! Some of those movies would not get passed.
You couldn't have the kid on the couch. I mean, in the front porch.
Yeah, right.
You would get sued by PETA.
Yeah, right.
I mean, think about it.
Everybody would
Crap,
see you,
we
dude.
watched.
I mean, they'd be like,
China
you.
has taken-
It'd be like you're abusing an animal. It's like, no, he's just a little fucked up kid. You know? But back in the 70s, that kid was like, no problem that his eye was looking into the garage when he was looking at you.
Yeah, now that would have been a serious. I mean,
Yeah,
Yo,
you can't
listen,
do that now.
Listen,
even the whole squeal like a pig thing would have
You
gotten.
can't do
that would not
Blazing
happen.
Saddles now. You couldn't do that movie. You couldn't. You probably couldn't do Smokey and the Bandit if you think about it.
Oh no.
dude, listen, you couldn't do All in the Family. You couldn't do the Jeffersons.
No, meathead.
You couldn't do Sanford and Son.
Blazing Saddles.
Not true. There's a remake right now with Eddie Murphy, Sanford and Sons in production.
Dude, it's not going to be
That's great.
nowhere near as good as it used to be, man.
But you know what? They have no ideas. That's the point.
Right.
It's just
They're out of
recycled garbage.
It's because
They're out of
they
shit,
take
just
all
like George Carlin
creativity out
said.
of
They're out of shit.
You know?
Yeah.
when you take
Well,
creativity out.
they made a second Toxic Avenger.
Avengers.
How about Cocaine Bear? Cocaine Bear. You know,
Cocaine
look at them.
Bear.
Let me tell you something. China owns Hollywood now. That's why you see fucked up movies.
Yeah.
China owns Hollywood.
Oh, well, there's
Yeah,
nothing to
I've
own
got-
anymore.
Yeah, listen. Talk about fucked up movies. What about Dr. Shock's Horror Theater, like Return of the Mushroom People? We were little kids. That was a fucked up movie.
How about S?
Wait
the,
a
the
second.
snake dude?
And
Yeah,
that was creepy.
Creature double feature.
Yes, right.
I watched that on a Saturday morning at like 6 years old, but I wasn't allowed to listen to rock music. Go figure.
You know, it's crazy. I was going through my Roku today, or just resetting it, whatever, and it's like free channels, and I go through the free channels and stuff, and even though it's like, you know, the Price is Right from 1978, and I know the car is 5,685, and it's a Chevette.
And he does. He
And
gets it right on the
I
money.
hit these things straight on, Don. It's fucking crazy. It's like, yeah, the refrigerator is $673. Ding, 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 ding. But when you go through the rest of the channels, there is so much content. Once, just like a live show, once you've played your live show, those notes are out in the air and it just floats. The same thing with, you've got almost 100 years or 75 years of TV shows and songs and radio on thousands of channels now. It used to be 5.
You know, I did a show on this past Sunday at the bar during football. We did it from like 2 to 5.
Go Bucks.
Halloween stuff. But when we hit the Munsters theme, the whole place went ballistic. You know,
Yeah,
it was
because everyone's listened to it.
they love.
If you played Gilligan's Island, I know it's Halloween, but if you played the song from Gilligan's Island, everyone would know it. If you just broke into I Love Lucy, break out some fucking congos, all of a sudden, everyone would be just with you because they've heard these songs for 40 fucking years.
And
Can't
some of
argue
them
with
are-
that
think
logic.
about it, you've got some of the what they call the worst songs in heavy metal back in the day. They're now your commercials.
Oh yeah, you listen to some of these songs. I can't believe.
They were having hearings in Congress over some of these songs that we used to listen to, metal songs. Now they're like for the bowling ad.
You know, Taco Bell is playing like, "Come on, crunch the noise."
Oh my
Girls rock your taco, you know, and you're like, holy God, bong. Before Tipper Gore was on fucking the TV saying, our kids, our children, they can't hear these, you know. Now you want to sell them a fucking taco
Yeah, like
using the music
"Start Me Up."
These
The Rolling
fellas.
Stones song is part
is
of the
for
commercial.
Viagra.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
for Viagra.
sometimes you
Start
need-
me up. I
Sometimes you
know.
need to
I
get
use
started
AJ's
up,
prescription.
That's
There you go.
When you think about it, these are songs that they said to us, we're gonna like rot our brains out, do all these major things.
A lot of these kids nowadays too, they know like Led Zeppelin from the Cadillac commercial. They know Queen from the
movie.
Prime commercial 2 years ago. They don't
Yeah.
know them from the material. And I put up a meme the other day. Stop wearing fucking shirts for bands you don't even listen to music to, you fucking posers.
I
Yeah,
will
well,
go
you
up to people, I'm
you
like,
know
"Hey,
what's funny, dude? Like, I see on Facebook some bands. I'm not gonna mention no bands, but right out of that gate, I'm like, these fucking poser ass motherfuckers, dude. Like, I hate that more than anything, dude. I really do. And you know
I
what
will
else
ask
I hate?
people,
You know
you
what else
walk
I
up to
hate?
me with a shirt,
AJ's on the ramp. Go.
You know what else I fucking hate?
Go ahead.
All these fucking assholes that live in the fucking East Coast playing country music wearing fucking cowboy hats. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, it's kind of poserific.
Yeah.
It's like you
Fuck
can't
that
get a good taco up there, but you know what? You can get one in Florida.
Right. No.
It's
Dude,
true. I mean,
can't say-
there you
listen,
go.
old country music is good. Like the
We're
old
talking-
shit was good.
Jim
Right.
Reeves.
This new shit is fucking horrible.
It's a formula, like anything else. It's all formula, and that's where
Yeah.
you know a lot of. And I'm going to say this: a lot of white people with no rhythm can slap their hands, have a beer, and throw a fucking mesh hat behind their tailgate and yee-hoo, and get
Yeah,
their
right.
party on.
like
Hey.
pop rock,
Yeah.
Hey,
country accent.
Let me ring
I mean, if
on
you-
everybody. You know,
Hold on a second.
You know
If
what's
you
going to
listen to,
happen
let's say,
now?
Molly Hatchet, and that was Southern music
They
40 years
sucked.
ago.
Yeah,
Doesn't
they
matter
were-
if they sucked, or even 38 Special, or even the Allman Brothers. All those guys, they had that Southern fucking kick the door down. That's country music. That's hard Southern rock, you know. Now it's just the same formula of the same song, and it's a guy in a Ford with
And a beer.
a
don't forget
beer, and he's wearing a flannel shirt and a hat flipped back and some sunglasses, and he's talking about, the same shit.
His tight jeans, his one with the tight jeans and the beer in the truck.
Talking about Friday night football, and he's talking about the good times down the beach, and talking about crabbing with his sister and shrimping with his mother.
Let me let you guys in on something.
Jeez.
Go
Let me
ahead,
let
Dave.
you in
What
on
you got?
something.
Actually, Nick got that joke of shrimping with your mother. It's pretty gross, but it's funny.
Music scene, your music industry is going to change drastic because
Oh yeah.
they have AI. There's a site called Sunco. You can just punch shit in or play one riff. It'll write the whole fucking song. It'll put singing to it. The whole that's going to be your
You can go
music.
right into AI.
It's
You
all
can say,
AI.
write me a song about Dos Equis, Mexico, beautiful beaches, how to get there, and I had to come back to work.
But
with-
it'll never have
and then
feeling.
it doesn't matter though. You can write those lyrics. They're as good as a song as most people who say they're songwriters. Okay, they're
Go in there
really
and check it
really
out.
good people that are masters at their job. But this AI is coming in at a clean 8.59. It's cleaning up. There's no punctuation problems. It's coming in real nice. Better than the
telling
guy
you,
in a
that's
band in the
what-
garage.
Well, yeah, listen,
That's where
there's
it's
my new
going.
album. That's my new album coming out. AI is going to write it.
AJ's gonna write AI.
Yeah.
You need an unknown
AJ,
drummer for that. You need a drum machine for that, and you can
listen.
name it Howard the Unknown Drum Machine.
Listen. I'm
Thanks,
so
Don.
burnt.
I appreciate
I'm so burnt from playing out. I don't give a fuck about recording and going to the studio. I'm burnt from playing out. I just want to go there and make my money and go to fuck home. I don't give a fuck about anything
AJ,
else.
I wish I could afford to pay you for 6 months to do dick and then go back and play, and you'd be like a guy with two rubbers and pulling one off.
You're right. You're right.
You'd be like, wahoo!
But listen. They'd have to be Magnum now. I need the Magnums.
Lubed, of course, for her pleasure, not yours.
Ripped.
Ribbed for her
Spermicide.
enjoyment, sir. Excuse me, can I have a quart of spermicide, please?
So anyway, AJ, I seen you at this party, man. You got some wild parties going on up there.
That was after my gig on Saturday. Yeah.
I thought it was your birthday.
No, that's every day in AJ's life,
Right.
bro.
Somebody kept turning the lights on. Who was that prankster? He kept turning the lights on.
I think it was censored, man. It was a censored light or some shit.
Censored, brother.
Yeah, oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Stop for
my
1
son.
second.
Hold on a second. We've got a news alert. Beep, 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 beep,
Well,
beep, beep, beep.
Just stop for 1 second and
All right.
just say, praying for, Jamaica.
Yeah,
They're about to get
I was
their
going to finish off with
ass
that. Yeah, Jamaica, and I'm not talking about the Led Zeppelin song.
Cat 5.
They are literally. I was watching a live feed, and I'm like, motherfucker, bring in that chair. You're never going to see it again.
Or it's going to go through your window.
I'm like, you got to clean your shit up, guys. Bring it in the place. You got a better shot of keeping it. But they're going to get hammered.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing they got
bad.
going for them, when I was there, they have a place off a new grill. It's called Roaring River Hills, and there's a big mountain, and it's got caves in it. It's cavern.
It's a bunker.
They actually used to, huh?
It's a bunker.
Yeah. Well, no, it's actually a cavern, and it
Yeah,
was
I'm
a
saying
tourist
they use it as a
attraction.
bunker.
Yeah. I was over there in the '80s when the hurricane came, and everybody went in there and was eating. And they have a rock band in there. They play on rocks. They're so
That's pretty-
stoned. They play on rocks. They're called the rock band.
Well, let's pray for Jamaica. And let's
Yeah,
pray that
it's-
they
it-
can save
and
their
it's
weed.
only moving 5 miles an hour. It's not like it's just going to pass through real quick.
Right.
It's a problem.
That's about as fast as
Yeah.
AJ's drummer.
As for breaking news, not my fault. I'm on Howard's news feed.
Beep, 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 beep,
But
beep.
apparently, a Midwestern teacher offered to share her boyfriend with a 16-year-old child. and
Oh,
is now
boy.
arrested.
How come I couldn't have ever been that student?
Well, she's sharing her boyfriend, not her.
I'm just
best
saying in
friend.
general.
Well, what are you
I did-
saying? You wanted to share her boyfriend, your teacher's boyfriend?
No, just in general. I never really got hit on by a teacher in school.
Did you see your fucking hair back then? You had like a fucking afro.
He
Yeah.
was hot.
Yeah.
He was hot.
AJ, I'm going to
Hey,
challenge you to pictures tomorrow.
Yeah, listen.
Fucking
Nick knew me.
You had the Jufro, dude.
Well, yeah. It's
Was
true.
this-
I had a-
Was this a
Nick-
female teacher with a male
She was a
student?
real matzo ball.
All right, look, Joanne's going to
Well-
clarify this before the KC game.
Only just because it popped. It just popped.
It popped like
but,
a boner.
Was this
Elizabeth
a male
Love and Jared Krause face sex trafficking charges to inappropriate actions. Now they do not say if it was a male
Or girl.
female
So they
student.
invited someone in. So she probably invited this kid to bang her while her husband watches. Which I
Or-
don't
or-
get that. AJ, can you explain to me why you do that?
Oh, I love to do it, dude.
Yeah, AJ, let us know.
Let us know why you let people bang and you watch. I'm just trying to figure that out, man.
Yeah, it doesn't make
Dude,
sense.
What is
I
the
invite-
angle on that gets you off? Just please tell me.
Well, I invite the milkman in, and when he's in, I steal the milk.
Okay, I get it.
Howard, you never
Thank-
did our disclaimer.
Oh, by the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. If you've watched this and heard this, I'm sorry I scarred you for life. The opinions expressed by the host, the viewers can go fuck around and find out. And we are
Ah.
never responsible for what comes out of David's mouth on the left-hand side of the show, because today he's going to. What are you going to do? Light your nose hairs on fire, or what's today's treat?
I got a new lighter, but it angles. So, yeah, I
Oh, it
already
was a
burned my
female
nose here.
student.
Don, if you have any requests for Dave, go right ahead. He's
Yeah,
he's kind of the like reincarnation of Super Dave.
Okay.
yeah, I'm
Well,
really
that is
trying to
female
adjust to the whole situation here. I'm not prepared for what's going on, but I'm trying to
Don, you
adjust.
didn't see. Don, I have
the
to.
Don, you
pizza.
should have watched the
Turned it
show
on.
first.
Don, I was going to say they did have this discussion in the '60s. However, it wasn't televised.
That's good. That's very good.
Excellent.
Thank you.
I was
So
supposed
apparently
to-
the New
I
York
was supposed
Post
to
knew, and
tell-
it was a female student, and they tried to pay her $100 in hush money
Ooh.
because like $100 goes far.
Here's
Can't even
$100
get
and a
her
fucking
makeup.
Snickers bar.
Dude, you can't even
Probably
get
absolutely.
McDonald's for $100.
Oh, especially yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no dollar menu no more. Shit. Give me a rib.
Dude, you know what? Listen, the dollar menu turned into $3.30. It's $3.30 now.
Dang.
I don't know. I don't eat that crap. I haven't been to McDonald's in almost 3 years.
Dude, listen, if you're ever constipated,
Human hamburger.
Oh my
go to
God.
McDonald's and it cures it, dude.
I was gonna say
The
2
cheese
double
meat.
cheeseburgers and a fry.
Yeah.
Freaking crap in yellow.
Yeah, I love it. Look,
Jim-
Dave's looking green sometimes. He's getting that green complexion, man.
Oof.
Let's get
Oh, Dave,
At the
Dave,
TV,
Dave, you're straight
Dave.
up looking like the fucking witch.
You're looking
From
like
fucking
Linda
Wizard of
Blair
Oz.
from The Exorcist, dude.
I think Dave had pea soup tonight for dinner.
Oh,
So Don, we hope you come back on the show.
It is a lot of fun, and you can just sit and laugh.
It's great that
But you
we
know
met-
what? I'd
jammed
love
with
to come
Lib-
back. I hope you mean that, because I will come prepared with some dazzling tales. I
love
wasn't
that.
aware. I didn't know that AJ had such dazzling friends.
see?
Well,
Yeah,
you know
see?
what? You know, you're only as good as the
Thank
company you
you.
keep, and I really don't keep any company with anyone. So
But
that
that's
being
her,
said,
right.
you know, Don, honestly, this is just a fireside chat with me and my buddy AJ. We don't live near each other anymore. We don't break bread anymore. We don't run into each other anymore. But
But occasionally I fly up and see him.
because I'm lazy
Yes,
as fuck.
yes, she does.
And you know what, AJ? I'm glad because I trust you with her. Number one, and
Right.
number two, I don't have to go. I fucking don't like it up there.
I'll go up to see bands. That Don, I
Hey-
will fly
hey,
around
Don.
the country to see bands.
Don, you should come visit us and then give AJ the finger from the studio and say, you know what, this is pretty nice down here. I wouldn't come to Philly either. Fuck, go
Yeah.
Buck.
Well, it's
I got a
it's a
spare
pleasure
room.
meeting you folks. It's charming,
We
charming.
won't get this one. So,
We'll see you again and
Hey, I
again.
got-
Thanks for sharing your stories. We'd love to have you on, and thanks again for putting some music
Wait,
in people's heads over this
I
life.
got 2 things to say real fast.
Go for it.
Nick, don't be salty that your team lost and their season's over.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And let's go, Commanders.
Oh God, you're just tearing that division up, huh?
Like, you're asking just a little too much now.
Nick, I need a rebuttal from you. I know you're a Giant fan and all, but Jesus, I mean,
Scatterboo is out. He's done for the year.
done.
Yeah, that was sad.
Four plays before then, they're
freaking
showing him
dude.
jumping up and down at the basketball game, being the biggest fucking fan for the team, the Knicks. They're like, this is great. This is great how New York teams come together and this and that. 4 plays later, he's done for the season.
Yeah, that was kind of ironic.
Dude,
know what?
that sucks because he was really starting to kick ass, dude.
Yeah.
How many
I'm waiting
times?
for one of these guys.
Nothing in
I'm waiting for one of these guys to celebrate in the end zone, doing backflips and pull their fucking hamstring or their groin. That's what's going to happen next.
How many times have you watched football? And it's like, Johnson's been 13 for 13 this season from 50 yards out. He's automatic. The kick's up and it's wide left. You're like, you should have shut the fuck up, dude.
Announcers
Yeah.
suck.
Handle.
I'm telling you.
On that
We're
note,
gonna
listen,
find out that the NFL has some NBA stuff.
It's got some skeletons. The entire bucket, again, we didn't get to talk. The Bucks played the Eagles, blah blah blah. The entire now hold on, AJ. Don't get me wrong, you won. I'm not going to be a douche. I'm not that guy
Here
like
we
you.
go. Here we
No.
go. Virginia. Let's-
But it's
No, they're suing.
but
the
hold on.
Referees
It
Association.
says something when the entire referee team was suspended and released and under investigation. Now I can understand one guy, this and that, but and it's not because it's so scrutinized, because every one of these teams have their little things that go left and right, and people look the other way. But when it's so blatant to the point that they have to step in,
And the announcers are even going, "What the hell?"
last
was
night
that?"
during the Buccaneers game, and again, it's not just the Bucks, but I happened to watch their game. I don't know if anyone else watched this game yesterday. We recover a ball, run it in for a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's called back. They go, well, they blow the whistle. So they play them back and they go, there's no whistle.
Yeah.
And then all
Bullshit.
of a sudden, and it's like, well, and then they took the touchdown away from him. It's like, well, he scored the touchdown. You said that you stopped the play. You didn't stop the play, obviously. Now you're going to make them do it again. And we had the videotape to prove that you were wrong, but you proceeded so fast, we couldn't get it.
Well, and on top of it, when they were replaying it for us at home, the guy who would have technically blown the whistle was running with the play.
And
You
scored it.
don't run and said it was a touchdown.
And scored the touchdown. He was the line
don't
judge.
Do that if you blew a whistle. Like, come on.
Well, at the end of the day, the
Hey,
Eagles are
AI
going to beat Tampa Bay.
coming in the referees too. We're going to have all AI referees. Watch.
I hope so. That'd be
what? That's
fantastic.
probably a good idea.
That would be fantastic.
That takes some.
Something if
There's
that happens.
places. Here's the thing: AI not good for music, for writing. Why? Because you need the emotion in those things. Football, you don't need emotion. What you need is the truth.
I'd rather have an AI surgeon than freaking Dr. Schwartz that was fucking chugging Manischewitz at the freaking dinner 2 days beforehand and has a shaky hand but has to pay his fucking insurance.
I mean, they could start out
Or the
doing
Warrior.
Give me Larry the
Warrior
fucking
on
robot
Seinfeld.
to fucking give me my cut and perfect, like what was that? Logan's Run.
No, the Moyer on Seinfeld was a good best surgeon.
I work for
The
tips.
Moyer.
Guys, thank you very much. We'll see you
Have a
next
good
week.
one,
Don,
man.
always a pleasure. AJ, I love you like a brother. Nick, you
Yeah, I
are
love
my
you, man.
brother.
Can't wait.
Dave,
to see
you
y'all
look
again.
like you beat up my brother. Joanne, thanks for all your help. And we'll see you
And
next week.
one more thing.
Go
I got
Bucks.
one
Go
thing
ahead,
to ask you guys.
Good night.
Quick,
Good night, man.
I ran into this chick from Detroit. She's pretty crazy.
How's
She
your
has 3
bumper?
bands. She plays drums, bass, and they have a band called the Hormones, which they play all Ramones music. They're
Yeah.
called the Hormones.
Yep,
They're
I know who they
crazy.
are.
Do you know how to
I don't
make
know if
a
you want
hormone?
to.
You don't pay her.
Huh?
In the meanwhile,
So,
thanks, guys.
I-
Just call
throw
Don.
that
Just
in
call me
there,
your new
Jason.
friend Shecky. Friend me on Facebook if you like, but I'm unique. Joanne, thank you very much.
well, Howard.
Again, I can't thank you enough, Don, for coming on. Nick,
Toodles.
Dave,
We'll talk
AJ,
again.
be well, guys.
Go Chiefs.
And good morning. Don't be a
Bye.
shitty person, everybody. Be nice to each other. Be good to each other. We got one time on this rock together. Don't fuck it up. See you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration. Whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app, our team of experts